Hello everyone, my name is Harshit Arora. I'm a fashion influencer and you know me by name Harshit Arora 23 on Instagram. And we had a fun interview session here. Please check out the interview and also check my score at the end of the video.
Hi, so before we dive into this video, I just want to tell you about the giveaway we are doing. So we are giving away a Razer Death Adder Essential Gaming Mouse. If you want to enter the giveaway, just subscribe to our channel and leave your Instagram handle in the trailer of Git Gud with Knighton. I'll put the link in the description, and yeah, winners will be announced 24 hours after our last episode's air. Alright, hope you win. Hi, I'm Knighton and you're watching Git Gud with Knighton. Today I'm here with Harshit Arora. Give me a fish. Okay, so how's your experience so far with Git Gud with Knighton, Harshit?
It was good. I mean, so far welcoming. I think the people are here quite welcoming. Though I was late for an hour or so, but
you heard it here, folks. If you want a welcoming experience on a talk show, come here. Come here, dude. Come here. Also, we play a lot of games here, so that's cool.
And you know, I'm not a game person. I haven't. I remember the last game that I played, I think, was back in school days. That was like 10 years ago or 15 years ago. I don't know, I've played any games yet.
That's why Harshit here is the perfect candidate. We're gonna see him as beaten by the Dark Souls boss. Do you know what Dark Souls is? Dark Souls is credited as the toughest game of all time.
Okay.
So I say this to people that if there was a license to be a gaming journalist, then my license would be expired after someone saw me playing Dark Souls. So that's right.
I think I'm gonna be embarrassed after this shoot because I don't know anything about gaming. I'll be like really.
Okay, we'll do one thing. We'll talk you and ease you with fashion.
Okay, perfect.
And then we'll guide you to gaming and then see your life.
Okay, perfect. Let's go. Let's start.
Okay, so tell me what is fashion to you?
I think for me, fashion is choice. It depends on person to person. I've recently posted on my Instagram also the other day that fashion has no gender. I mean, it has no preset boundaries. People should not compare with. For few of people, I think it is comfort. I think I do not lie in that category. For me, as you can see, I'm wearing a jacket in summer right now. So for me, fashion is not comfort, but it's just a choice. So yeah, I think fashion is totally depend on person to person.
So you also told me that fashion should not be confined to gender.
Correct.
What do you mean by that?
Nowadays, if you see someone wearing maybe, what should I say, maybe a bell-bottom pants to a guy, people are a little skeptical about it. People start putting their own they have their preconceived notions about, oh, this kind of a clothing, a girl can wear it. This kind of clothing, maybe I've seen so many bloggers nowadays doing a makeup series, they're doing a nail art. So I think that is what I'm saying. So it should not be a gender specific. Anyone can do it and everyone can do it. So yeah, that's what I meant.
That's cool. That's very cool. So do you think that you can rock a sari?
I mean, I don't want to be contradicting my statement right now. I don't want to contradict my statement right now, but I would say still, it's my choice, right? As I said, I cannot do a makeup video. That's my choice. But I'm not saying that it's wrong. Again, right? So people who wear it, I mean, amazing. I would love to see them wearing it. But for me, it's a choice. I cannot do it. I mean, that's what I meant to say.
Okay, so essentially fashion is freedom.
Exactly. That is the right word. The fashion is freedom, right?
Wait.
Okay.
So how did you get into fashion? Was this your schooling or was this your aspiration?
So I have done it was not by choice that I was into this industry. I think it happened back in 2011 when I passed my schooling period. I think I did journalism and I have gone for I think fashion. There were 2 exams that I have given at that point of time. I think I cleared journalism also. Then I think this was the easiest way. I thought I never thought that it would be a difficult industry wherein I thought maybe you just have to be dressed well, go to the college, that will be the fun part of it. No, that's not the case. You have to make a lot of projects, a lot of work I mean, a lot of assignments has been given to us at that point of time. So I think it was crazy experience. But then yes, I was in a fashion college, I told you, back in those days. Then I moved into a corporate job. I thought maybe that's what I needed to do, 9 to 5 job. But then now I have found my grounds. I know that this is what I want to do for my rest of my life. So yeah.
Okay, so you're saying that fashion in college is not easy.
It's not easy. I mean, the study part of it, people think that, okay, you have to just be dressed well. Maybe you are going for a fashion show. That's what, I mean, it's not a practical, more of like, the most struggling part for me at that point of time was the GMT, which is like the garment manufacturing part of it. I still don't know how to stitch a garment. And that was my subject for last like 3 years in the college. And I used to get it from outside. Like, I hope nobody in my college is seeing this, but yeah.
Okay, so can your teachers like dismark you or take away your degree if they see this camera footage right now?
And they've already given me the degree, so I think that's not gonna happen now. So I already have a degree. So again, yeah.
See guys, if you're going to a fashion college, it's gonna be a tough time. If you're like me and you drop out of college, you're gonna get to play games and talk with famous people.
But that's fun. That's fun.
Yes, that's fun. That's so much fun. That's not so much fun actually. I was just telling this a couple of days back when we were preparing for the show. I came to office at 11. Until 3 I was playing a boss, which you're gonna play today. It took me 7 tries to beat that boss, and this is my work. Okay, I play video games for a living. So you can kind of...
I'm gonna lose.
Yeah, you kind of can start imagining how bad it's gonna be. But we are gonna give you 2 tries, okay? The one where you lose very badly is not gonna be shown to them. That's for our amusement. And when you're not gonna lose so badly...
Oh, let's see. Still, any which way, I'm gonna be embarrassed in front of everyone, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
So, as you just said, that fashion is a choice. Right. So what do you think, what is more important in this fashion industry? Following the trends or making your own path and taking your own choice? Or maybe a blend of the two?
Again, I would say that for me, I think it works both ways. I follow the trends also, but as per my choice, whatever suits me the best, I wear it. If I am not comfortable in wearing any kind of a trend which is ongoing in the market, I won't go for it. But again, I have my own unique sense of fashion wherein I follow street style. I cannot wear formal wears. Today also, when I was coming for this shoot, my friend told me to wear formals. I said, please, I cannot. I won't be comfortable in wearing, in formals. So yeah, I cannot carry formals. So I think I'm more comfortable wearing street style clothes, loose, comfortable clothes. I think that's what suits my body type also, and I'm comfortable in that. So for me, I think both way works really fine.
So just the other day I was stalking your Instagram, and you were also wearing a formal on that post. So how was that experience for you?
That was just because someone has forced me to wear formal to that event. That's it. And now I think I'm shooting for a brand also. I won't take a name, but they have sent me like good formal wear clothes. It's like a big brand, good name in the market. But I was so uncomfortable wearing those formal clothes, so uncomfortable that I had to reshoot the shoot. Now they have called me up and said that you have to reshoot it. I was like, what the hell is this, man? Ek to main वैसे ही comfortable नहीं था. Now that I've already done it, you want me to do it again. So yeah.
I feel sorry for you at this point. तुम्हारा अभी मैं fashion देख रहा हूँ.
ये दोबारा shoot ना करना पड़े.
We don't have any fashion sense here. No, won't say fashion sense, but fashion codes here. The other day I came into the office wearing a loose half sleeve shirt and a knicker. So all the persons around us are very corporate style people. They are accountants, lawyers. So whenever I come into the office, they see me like this. ये क्या कर रहे हो? And then they know that I'm a college dropout. I'm 19, and then they're like, okay, इससे कुछ expect नहीं कर सकते.
But again, fashion, just the way you said right now, that the people outside here in the office, they reacted in a certain way because they have a kind of a job which has certain restrictions to it, and I believe that those restrictions are created by us only. So as a fashion creator, there should not be any fashion oriented, what should I say? There should not be any kind of forceful impose kind of a fashion to some kind of a category that okay, he's a lawyer, then he can only wear this kind of clothes. He is into a corporate job, so he can only wear such kind of clothes. That should not be the case. I mean, every human being has a right to wear what they want to. So despite the fact what industry they are working in, you cannot have tattoos if you're working in, I mean, in a corporate 9-to-5 job. I mean, what kind of a silly notion is this? I mean, that doesn't make sense to me. So yeah.
So just as you said, how can we break these norms, or how can you as a fashion influencer aim to break these norms?
Nobody can break these norms. I'll be called stupid if I'll try to break these norms, because yesterday I remember, no, not yesterday, I think day before yesterday I have posted this video wherein I said, firstly I posted a video how to pose in an Indian wear. Then I thought maybe let's just change the little bit topic. So I deleted the video and I changed it to how to style your mother suit, like mother Indian wear outfit. I got trolled like, I mean, no way. There are so many people out there on Instagram when they just go beyond their limitation, their boundaries. They've always been trolled. So you cannot change the world. You can give them a choice. Again, the choice is yours. The game is on. The choice is yours. Take it whatever you want it. I mean, take it in a whatever way you want to take it. Few people like it, few people don't like it. And so, आप जब तक ये नारा लगाओगे कि I want to change the world, you cannot. आने वाले 10 साल तक भी I don't think so you can change the world. Nobody can change it.
Okay, so it's like my own responsibility that if I want to wear knickers to my workplace, I've got to do it.
You have to be comfortable. If you are comfortable in that outfit, nobody can, I mean, you cannot lose your confidence, and nobody can say any, I mean, it won't impact you in such a way. For example, as I said, that I have posted a video wherein I said initially that okay, this is my mother's outfit that I'm posting here. So the impact, the negative impact was lesser than what it is usually when I get trolled on Instagram.
So you got your mom's name there.
Yeah, because I already showed that okay, this is gonna be the outfit and this is what I'm gonna post right now. So I think the impact was lesser because I already have accepted the fact that this is what I'm gonna do instead of people commenting on it later.
Also, for anyone wondering, I'm not wearing knickers today. I'm almost formal except for my shoes. I cannot wear formal shoes.
Same here, I cannot wear formal.
I need sneakers, they're comfortable.
I mean, no offense to people those who wear it, but I cannot wear those shoes wherein like this is all pointed.
Exactly, dude, exactly.
I cannot wear it.
So today I had to like walk about 2 kilometers to get some equipment for our shoot. And thankfully I was wearing these shoes that I could walk all the way out and come back without anything like or something. But if I was in formal shoes, if I was wearing what people in our offices are wearing,
I mean, I cannot take it. I mean, no offense to those people, but I cannot wear those pointed shoes, like shirt, button up, trousers. No, nowhere. I cannot do it. No offense, guys.
So, just as you were telling that you shared a post of styling your mom's clothes. So, as an influencer, you have to share a part of your personal life on the social media. So, where do you draw that line that, okay, I'm going to share this part, but the other part is just for me. It's not for the camera or the people on social media.
I think that depends on person to person how they want to portray their professional and personal life on Instagram. When you are an influencer or you are a social, I mean, you are in that limelight wherein people want to know more about you, there are less number of people who want to see your professional work. Nobody wants to see the barter collaboration or the paid collaborations that you do with brands, right? There are people who want to see your vlogs, daily life, what are you doing, who's your girlfriend, who's your boyfriend, who are you dating right now, who are you hooking up with. People want to know this, and I think that is what is much more fascinating to people instead of your personal life, I mean professional life. Keeping aside, so I think I keep it balanced that way. I do not because I am that kind of a person wherein I want my professional life to speak much more than my personal life, because it's easier to get some kind of a controversy or some kind of a, what do you call that word, publicity, some kind of a publicity wherein I post a picture with a girl, and then I know that I'll get likes like this. I know my reel video will go viral like this. I just have to make one reel video with my girlfriend and like twirling her around. I know this is gonna be like the craziest thing on the Instagram. I have seen people growing like this. So for me, there should be a balance. Again, that's a choice. That's person to person. That depends on your own. I mean, your own values, your grounds. Where are you coming from? For me, I think I am here on Instagram because I want my professional life to speak, my professional work to speak. And again, when it comes to personal life, I am that kind of a person who draws a line wherein I just showcase a certain amount of. I mean, there's a limitation to what I post on Instagram because see, my mother is not from Instagram. She doesn't know anything about my Instagram page. Although she follow me, but she doesn't know how it works. My brother is not on Instagram. I mean, he is, but technically they're not like in a public eye. So I don't want their privacy to sorry, privacy.
Chill hai. We are not gonna edit this out, by the way. So, like we are very lazy here, dude. मैं पहले ही बताया, हम सब roll कर रहे हैं.
So I don't want to
invade on their privacy.
What is wrong with me? Yeah, so I don't want to invade in their privacy. So yeah, that's I think is very important when you are part of a social media. Yeah.
Okay, now we are back from a water break. Or during a water break, I saw Harshit has a tattoo. Can you show them on this camera? What is the story behind this tattoo?
So I got this tattoo in I think as soon as I finished my schooling, that's the time when I got this tattoo done. And I went there to get a Shinshan ka.
Wait a second.
I told him that I want Shinshan on my neck. So he said, "Are you serious? You're gonna grow old and then you'll regret it."
So you were at least 17 or 18 years old.
I wanted to have.
You went to a tattoo shop on your own and then you had a Shinshan. Man, kudos.
I was so obsessed with Shinshan. So I wanted a tattoo of Shinshan. So I told him that I want Shinshan on my neck, or maybe a Mickey Mouse or something like that. So he told me, no, it's better that you get something nice, maybe an anchor. He asked me what's my sun sign. So I told him my sun sign is Libra. He said, oh, stability, balance. Then why don't you go for an anchor that means stability, balance? So yeah, that's how I got it.
Do you have a tattoo on the other side?
No, I don't have any tattoo on the other side, but I have this one more tattoo which I got Life Goes On. As soon as I finished my college and I got my I think I had a breakup, so that's when I got this another tattoo. Life Goes On.
I'm saying this on camera. If Harshit gets a Shinchan tattoo, I'm gonna get a tattoo with him as well. I'm deadly scared of needles, but if he gets a Shinchan tattooed on himself, I'm gonna get a Shinchan.
I am scared of needles too. I mean, I'm so scared of needles. I cannot get injections. Never. So whenever there is a blood test for me or ऐसा कुछ हो रहा होता है, I remember when I was a kid, my father used to take me to these places where you get these tests done ना. तो वहाँ पर he used to hold my hand. वहाँ पर जो दूसरा वो उनका वो compounder whatever they are called, they also hold my help. So it is like I have this phobia whenever I enter hospital or such kind of a places when there's blood, the people are crying, or maybe that's a situation where I think I cannot. Yeah. I cannot stand there. I mean, I cannot stand there. So for me, it's scary.
Okay, but tattoo parlor are happy places with needles.
It's not a happy place. I don't remember. I said it's long back when I was 18. I'm 27. It's 10 years ago that I got this tattoo done. I don't remember how was that exactly. What went wrong with me that I was there in the tattoo parlor and I got this done on my neck. So yeah, I think now if I have to get a tattoo, I think if anyone has to get a tattoo, it's very important to think about it at least for months. Think about it because it's gonna stay on your body for lifelong.
So do you regret this tattoo or are you still happy?
Of course I do regret. Of course I do regret. I'm 27, life goes on. What is this shit I have on my hand? Doesn't make any sense. Life goes on.
It's still going on.
Yeah, exactly. It's still going on. There's no point.
Okay, so do you have fan experiences?
Okay, yes, I do have.
Can you tell me like the most vivid one? It can be the best or the worst.
The best one would be definitely, I remember I was going somewhere, I was traveling, I was in a scooty or something like that, maybe 2-3 months ago, and I was going to Model Town, I remember. So I was in a scooty signal, I was standing on the signal waiting for my, I think I was waiting for someone, and I was wearing a helmet. I was not very well dressed on that day, remember. And that person, she was, I think, a boy or a girl, I don't remember, but scooty side mein rok kar on a signal, he said, hi Harshit, I'm a fan of yours. And everybody was looking at me, that who is he? Wearing that funny helmet. What is wrong with me? What's wrong with the English? Helmet on his head, and yeah. So I think that was the best incident that has happened to me, and there are a lot more. Usually, people, the way that people comment on Instagram, they DM me, and I was doing a live session the other day, and the girl started crying because I was. You connect with those people, no? What do you call that? When you go for a live session and then you accept those requests, and people send you, and then they're like two-way, the fans are talking and then you are talking.
Do you guys know what it's called?
So it's like a two-way communication that we have now with your fans.
Go live on Instagram and someone.
And then you accept those requests. So yeah, so I accepted a request for a girl and she started crying, and my mother, and I was so, I was of course happy, but I get nervous in such instances wherein people started crying, or they tend to think that okay, maybe I'm a bigger person because I have plenty number of followers, the ample amount of followers. That's not the case. The followers will not define that who I am or you are. So, but I exactly remember one of my colleague told me this, that you have 15,000 followers on TikTok. What does it actually do? I mean, you're doing a 9-to-5 job and you have like 15,000 followers on TikTok. What is it exactly all about? मतलब करना क्या चाहते हो लाइफ में? ये 14,000 फॉलोअर लेके कहाँ जाओगे? So it's like, मतलब because he was in a different industry. He was an author. He is still an author. I won't take a name. He's like he has this big name in the market. So he's an author, and he said this one thing to me, and that stuck in my head, that just because you have more followers than me and I have lesser number of followers, that will not define my credibility or that's my choice that I'm doing a 9-to-5 job. So, and that's my passion, that I have certain amount of followers on TikTok. But do you think that will define someone's credibility, or that will define someone a potential, that maybe you are not that potential because you don't have a certain number of followers on Instagram or TikTok? That will not define you as a person. It's just my choice that I'm doing it. There are people who do not want to be on Instagram. They do not want to be in the public eye. So that doesn't make them, I would not say that, yeah, they're not successful. They are successful. The people who are working for 9-to-5 job, there are so many people who have become CEO, whatever the positions are in the offices. But yeah. So yeah, there are people, but that's by choice that you take such decisions in life.
So what was the time like when you were working a 9-to-5 as well as work?
I'm still working.
You're still working a 9-to-5?
Yeah.
Can you tell us what industry you are in?
I won't be able to give you much information about it, because again, that would be against the company norms, because I'm going out there on social media. But yeah, it's a 9-to-5 job. I work for a banking institution, a financial institution.
You do not look like the kind of guy who works for... I don't know why I said it, but you just don't give that...
So I used to wear something like this only when I used to go to office also. मैं ऐसे ही कपड़ों में ऑफिस जाता था. People used to stare me, give me a look.
I can imagine that कि banking वाले तो सबसे सूट बूट पहन के आते हैं.
नहीं, it's not like completely tie वाई पहन के आते थे लोग, but yeah, there were people who used to be like properly dressed up, like those pointed shoes, formal wear, tight, those loose fitted pants, and then shirt, tight fitted shirt. I cannot carry those.
So how do you manage your time within 9-to-5 as well as this influencer thing?
So currently I'm working, as I said, 9-to-5 job. Again, it's not easy to do both the things together, because I remember when I started it initially in the month of August in 2020, it was difficult for me to take both things together. Again, COVID has helped me a lot in this. COVID has changed my life entirely. I know there are people who have seen their difficult part of their lives in this current situation, but for me it has been favorable. In each and every aspect. My job has given me hike in the salary. where people were losing their jobs, and on the other hand, my career on social media was also getting started, and I felt motivated because I think I had that time, because work from home chal raha tha, and everybody was available to see your content on internet, on social media. So I think that has been really in my favor so far, because again I started in the month of August 2020. We are in March.
That's very recent.
Yeah, exactly. I used to have like 3,000 followers at that point of time, and initially it was difficult for me because I do not have any team at that point of time. So for me, I had to do the editing part of it. I have to have like give like good amount of time, because you don't know how to shoot things, camera, lighting, this and that. I used to have like I remember that when I was in college, I got the camera for me. So I used to film those videos from that camera itself. But still, I think lot has changed now. The editing part has changed. So at that point of time, it was difficult. But now that people are working for me, I think I'm that fortunate enough right now that I'm earning this much of money from social media that I can pay other people also. So I think, yeah. So now it's not that difficult to manage. But yeah, I have to check on dates. So that, okay, for example, if I was coming today for the shoot. So I had to see that, okay, I had to finish my work early or this and that. Then I have to make my entire month पूरा मुझे chart बनाना पड़ता है. This date I have already given to this person. I can work on Saturdays and Sundays. I can work on Monday. I can work on Tuesdays. So I have to see according to my shift hours. Yeah.
This is something I'm really struggling with. So just until last month, I was working till 3 in the night, and then I used to wake up at 12. Finish my work whenever I wanted. But now, since I am also giving out dates to people and other people are coming and working for me, it's very hectic.
Absolutely, it gets hectic. But again, if it's your passion, I think nothing can come in between. For me, completing my shift at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the evening, and then again starting from a scratch, I have to shoot for a video, maybe then giving again 4 5 hours. Initially I used to give like 6 7 8 hours also, because I have to shoot, I have to edit the videos, I have to.
So you were working at a time 16 hours.
Exactly, I was sleeping for like 2-3 hours, but that was not, I would still not suggest anyone to do that, because again I have faced a lot of consequences of not sleeping for, I was just sleeping for 3 hours a day for like from August till I think October or November. The moment I hit like 10k followers, I remember on Instagram, that's when I started seeing that there were a lot of negative trolling that was happening on Instagram for me at that point of time. So I felt that way. I couldn't take it. I was sleeping for like 2-3 hours, and I remember उस time पे तो बिल्कुल ही sleep ऐसे insomniac हो गया था मैं, because of so much of stress that I have taken. Because if you're working for a job, you have a stress for that particular job where you're giving 8 hours to that job, and then you're giving 8.5 hours to your another job. It's not easy. It's again, it's a job on social media also. That because now that you take part, for example, what if would have been the situation if I would have said no to you, right? It would have been worse for me and worse for you also, because you have your own team, you have booked a place. So again, I have also certain responsibilities towards both the jobs that I'm doing, and I have to be equally I have to give my time to both the jobs, and I have to make sure that I give my at least 100, if I cannot give 100%, so I can give at least my 80% to both of the jobs. Okay. So yeah, I'm still struggling, but yeah, I think we'll definitely reach where I want to reach.
So I want to talk about brand work. So you must have done a lot of brand work. What's like your best and worst experience? And I'm gonna give you a treat if you say best work was this. I'm gonna give you a Scooby snack after we're done.
I think that would be better if I answer this question after the shoot is done, right? I mean, I post on my story or maybe on my Instagram that, oh, this was the best thing that I've ever experienced. Yeah, see, when it comes to like interviews or when I'm in a session wherein I'm like talking to people, it is always fun. It is always fun to have interaction, to communicate with people, because I'm that kind of a person who's again a good listener, and yet I'm a good speaker also. I like talking to people. So for me that is much more easier instead of shooting a video, or maybe because video is not an easy task. Yeah, people think that okay, क्या करना होता है, कपड़े मिलते हैं brand से, पहनते हैं, खड़े हो जाते हैं. It's not that way. So yeah, as you asked me that what was the best experience.
Yeah, coming back to the serious point.
I won't be able to take the name of any brand wherein I had like the worst experiences. But yeah, there was this one brand, I think I told you initially also that, there was this one brand wherein I had to reshoot for them. So yeah, I was not comfortable.
The one with the formal clothing. No, was it the one?
Let's not say, because that would be very obvious. The shoot is not out yet.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, this is the best experience I've ever had. This is the best experience.
Guys, if you are an influencer, please contact us. This is the best you know, we are gonna click your photo and then quote this. Okay. Harshit Arora, Get Good with Knighton is the best experience of his influencer life ever.
Perfectly fine. Perfect. I mean, that's as I said, when you interact with people, you get to hear a lot of stories from other people, and you get the opportunity and the chance to read other people's mind also, because your experiences are different from mine. And maybe if we are interacting, you're 19 years old, as you said. When I was 19, I was in my college, and I had no idea what I wanted to do in my life. I think so. This is what I wanted to learn. I mean, most of the people can learn from you. At the age of 19, you are doing this. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Thank you so much. I started working at 12 and I had a totally dead social life. So that's the consequences, guys. So if you have the best show, as Harshit himself said, you compromise your social life and don't have any fun and start working very early.
True. But I think people are smarter enough now. They know what they want to achieve in life. And I see these dance shows on TV, or maybe singing competition shows on TV, or maybe something on social media. 15-year-old kids, I see they're performing, they're making videos. Now too, like newborn babies are also on Instagram. I mean, their parents want them to be famous or whatever the stuff is. I think people know what they want in life now. So they're smart enough. I think when I was in that generation, I don't know, I was a dumb kid maybe. I don't till 21 I didn't know what I want to do in my life. So
I guess there's more information as well. So when I was growing up, I had internet from when I was 10 or 11. But looking at my brothers who are your age, they didn't have internet until they were like 16 or 17.
Yeah, I think I was more active on internet. I think when we had this Facebook launch, na Tabhi I think or Orkut. I think Orkut पे इतना active नहीं था जितना मैं Facebook पे हो गया था, because at that point of time I remember I was in 11th or 12th standard. So you mature, you get little like, you get those hormonal changes. You are always on Instagram, always on internet. You see those movies, videos. So that kind of. So yeah, that.
We're not going to take any further. We'll leave your personal life. As Harshit said, he wants to draw a line.
But it's always fun. I mean, it's always fun to explore someone's the other side of I mean, I have a certain image in public now. I'm 27 years old. Okay, people think that I am more responsible one. I was that kind of a kid where I was irresponsible, immature. Yeah, everybody goes through that phase. So yeah, I think there were a lot of. I mean, I wouldn't say that there were a lot of opportunities we had at that point of time. I remember we used to get a school projects or college projects. The only source was Google. Google पे जाके search किया, copy paste किया, and then college में दे दिया, है ना? Now तो they are like, you have so much to do. At that point of time, I don't remember कि हमारे पास Pinterest होता था. मुझे याद भी नहीं है, पता नहीं होता था कि नहीं होता था, मुझे याद भी नहीं है. Pinterest नहीं पता था क्या होता है, मुझे Instagram तो था ही नहीं, Snapchat था नहीं, कोई सोशल मीडिया अकाउंट था नहीं, पता ही नहीं था कि होते क्या है, लाइफ क्या होती है. हमने आई थिंक वी हैव सीन लाइफ लाइक meeting people, going out with friends. I think that was the life that we have seen, instead of people that now I see most of the people like 13 years old, 12 years old, they're sitting at home making videos. I think that is also fun, but again, they don't have social life. They don't know, they're not going out with their friends, they're not playing outdoor games enough, outdoor games which I think which is important for your mental space also. So yeah, I think we have that kind of a उस टाइम पर इतना हमारे पास आई थिंक ऑप्शंस थे कि हम बाहर जाके वी यूज्ड टू प्ले गेम्स एंड ऑल. सो यार बहुत बोल दिया मैंने यार.
कोई बात नहीं, हमारे लिए बहुत ज़्यादा कंटेंट मिल रहा है ना, हमें तो खुशी हो. ओके सो जैसे तुमने मुझे आपने बताया यू हैव अ 9 to 5 जॉब एंड देन यू हैव गॉट अ लॉट ऑफ सोशल वर्क एज वेल. हाउ डू यू टेक योर माइंड ऑफ थिंग्स? व्हाट्स योर रिलैक्सेशन टाइम?
For me, I think the relaxation part is this only. When I post videos, when I make content, this is for me. This is my passion. So for me, this is like a relaxing time.
Okay. So this is not like kind of a work thing for you.
Exactly. This is not a work thing for me. This is like just when I had to relax my mind, I just make a content, maybe something which I like to make. It's not always important to make something which audience will like it. So because for me, again, I come from a place wherein for me my own mental peace is important. So I'll always post something which is relevant for me, not for the audience. So yeah, that is what I usually post, and I think that's how it should be, because that's my passion. That's not what I'm doing for money or for I mean that's part and parcel of life, that I'm getting money and fame along with it. That's
just an added benefit.
Exactly, that's a added benefit to it. But having said that, for me, if I'm not shooting or maybe I'm not doing anything, then maybe I'll go for shopping, or maybe I'll be on a shopping site and then I'll be shopping something or the other. So yeah, for me, spending money is also relaxing. I don't know, somehow, yeah.
So like, do you have a future plan? Do you want to go down the social path, or do you want to go mature in the 9 to 5 area, or do you want to keep doing both of them together?
9 to 5 job that I'm doing is, of course, it's paying my bills. Okay, I'm able to sustain and have a healthy life and a certain kind of a lifestyle that I want. That's giving me that. But yet I am new in this industry. Not that I mean, of course I'm getting paid for what I'm doing currently, but still I would say there's a long way that I want to that I have and I have to reach to make sure that I can quit the other path. So yeah, and I want to do this for the rest of my life. I want to be on YouTube also. There are a lot of goals that I have, but I think okay, this is going to be funny, really funny, because whenever I was a kid, people used to ask me that, what do you want to do in life, what do you want to become? So I always used to say that I want to become a pati. मुझे शादी करनी. I don't know why.
That's very
somehow, and it is still in my head. It's not a memory, it's not a faded memory. I still have that dream that this is what I want.
Is it still an active dream कि अभी भी शादी करनी है?
It is an active dream that I want to get married now. But that's it.
Perfect dream, dude. Like I think being a house husband to a millionaire woman would be very cool.
Millionaire?
Or a billionaire. If we are dreaming, why not go big? Once my daddy also asked me, बेटा क्या करने में? कहा एक अमीर वुमन से मेरी शादी करा दो, बस बाकी मैं सेट हूँ अपने आप.
I think I can pay off my bills, so all I need is a partner in my life, and of course the partner will be supportive in my career. So I think that is more important for me, like, because I am 27. I think वैसे तो कोई age नहीं होती to get married. I think जब आपको लगे 21, 22, 30, 34, whatever is your thinking towards that, I think criteria of getting married. But for me, I think I am at a stage right now where I'm settled in my life. I have a job, I have the social media thing, I know my goals now, so I think that is important for me to get married. Maybe in a year or two, yeah.
So we have like, once again you hear so many things about Harshit on Git Gud with Knighton. So what's the one thing that you'd want to tell the younger generation who want to come in this fashion industry or be social influencer? What's the one most important advice you'd give to them?
So I mean, to how to be in this industry, or to how, what is it?
I think that's up to you. What's like the one anchor point maybe? Like, what's the most important thing that could have been maybe gaining followers, or maybe gaining the trust of your fans, or maybe just having a better mental life?
I think it's important to be relevant and to be yourself. I think that is more important to be when you are in that social space, when you are in a public eye, it is important to be yourself. There are a lot of people right now in the industry, there's a lot of competition in the industry right now. If you keep looking at the other people's work, then I think it's going to demotivate you a lot. So always make sure that you have your own vision. You should know that this is what I want to do and this is what I want to, where I want to reach in my life. And always make sure that you have your small goals in life. Just say, oh, I want to achieve like 1,000 followers now. So maybe by posting few videos, and what are those videos going to be? How are you be different from the other people? How's your content relevant on social media when there are a lot of people in the market available? I mean, you open Reels, you open social media, Instagram, you see there are millions of people doing the same shit that what you're trying to do. So how are you going to be different from what other people are doing? So that is more important, to be relevant and to be yourself. And again, having said that, it is equally important for one to make sure that when it come to a point where people say, oh, आपके followers हैं, मेरे नहीं हैं, maybe followers कैसे बढ़ते हैं, this and that game. I think with time this will happen once you stop focusing on followers and start focusing on your content. So that's gonna happen. But I have experienced this on social media or Instagram especially, that things have changed for me when I started posting Reel videos. I think that was the thing which I was really scared of. I mean, I was not that kind of person who was very confident to be in front of a camera in video especially. When it comes to a photo shoot, I'm okay doing a photo shoot part of it, because I think that is much more easier for me to pose and come in the front of camera. But over to the time I realized that videos can make a major difference in your content, and of course it can make a major impact in your journey also when it comes to your followers. So yes, your followers will increase. Only thing that you need to do is to be focused, to be persistent, and of course to start making Reel videos, because they are trending right now.
Okay, and the last question for the day.
Okay, is it going to be the last one? I mean, I'm sad that it's going to be the last one.
I mean, for them it's going to be the last one, but we're going to keep talking about after that. Okay, the last question of the day.
Okay.
Who's the one person that you'd like to see on season 2 of Git Gud with Knighton? Can be someone you know, or maybe you don't, but probably in Delhi, because we shoot here.
I think with my friends. So I would like to be part of this show again with my friends. Like 2 of my friends, they are in the same industry. They are in the industry from like past 5 years, 6 years now, Kritika and Diksha. So I think it would be fun to...
Wait, those are the Khurana sisters.
Yeah, those are the Khurana sisters.
I'm Khurana, by the way.
So it would be fun to have like a friendly environment, and then we'll talk about our friendship and all. So I think that would be much more fun for me to be here back in the show with my friends.
Okay, Diksha and Kritika, we are waiting for you, and try your hand on Dark Souls so you can beat his ass and his timing when it comes to Dark Souls. Alright guys, now Harshit is going to play Dark Souls. Abhi tumne ek session khela behind the camera. How was that? I'm super disappointed. 15 seconds. 15 seconds.
And the time that I have to break is like 2 minutes and 29 seconds.
2 minutes and 29 seconds. Let's see how he does that. I'm going to take him to the boss arena, and then we'll see how it goes. The timer starts now.
I'm not going to waste my time today.
That was brutal.
Next, I want to take my power. Run. How do you run? I forgot. Run!
Run!
Can I go back somewhere? No. Go the room this way with it's long. I don't know where I have to go.
We're 1 minute in, and Harshit still has 2 health plus and almost full life.
Oh God, nice. I'm gonna survive. Please, I want to give. एक gift के लिए मुझे अपनी जान बचानी है.
This is that.
Dare you say that it's a Dairy Milk chocolate that I'm giving you?
I don't know. We have a low budget. It's not. It's 2:20. Just 10 more seconds. You can do. Oh God, no! Oh God. And you can follow the clip as well. Just remember that.
I cannot fall off.
You can. You can. Yes. You can make it. You make it. You did not make it. You did it.
And I'll jump on that cliff now.
No. Whatever you do is the new high score. We still got more ones.
Perfect. I'm gonna survive. You can't kill him over.
You can kill him, but
Should I give it a try?
yeah, sure. RB and RT. The buttons on your right index finger are going to kill him. So if you're already 3 minutes and 40 seconds in,
I'm done.
you can just start killing him.
I'm done.
He's killed. Right? He's killed. Right? My goodness.
But I managed to survive.
This is a new high score. 3 minutes, 52 seconds. 3 minutes and 52
Someone
seconds.
is not in the gaming zone. Chalo.
If someone beats it, I don't know how it's going to.
And it was 2:29 and I survived 3:52, right?
0-1.
0-1. Oh God.
New high score.
Beat this.
Or Git Gud with Knighton.
Yes.
That was Harshit's score. We're gonna make you sign here and then we're gonna forge your sign tomorrow. To just make it official. Okay, this is Harshit's sign. If you are a bank scammer, don't watch this. Otherwise, this is Harshit's sign. Alright, that was it for the second episode of Git Gud with Knighton with Harshit.
Thank you so much. It was amazing. I mean, it was fun to be here, and I love communicating with people. I love when as I said, I am a good listener. At the same time, I'm a good speaker also. So it's always fun to talk about my life, my experiences, and if anybody can get influence through that, so I think it is a deal breaker for me. So yeah.
Now, do you think this was like the best collab?
Absolutely, I would say yeah, definitely it was the best collaboration I ever had. And of course, guys, do like, share, comment on
Cricket to Entertainment. And also check out our giveaway while you're at it.
and don't forget to follow me.
Yeah, follow Harshit as well. Okay, goodbye. Sayonara.